Hey guys, sorry I can't be here today. I have a meeting, but I wanted to explain to you how to start the oil pastels for your graffiti. So before you can start on the oil pastels, you need to make sure that your drawing is completely drawn in pencil, traced in Sharpie, and then you can start the oil pastel. So just like with actual graffiti and spray paint, they do a lot of like blending and fading when it comes to color. So see how this yellow is faded to orange, then to red, and then light blue to kind of a turquoise to regular blue. So I really want you to try to blend or fade colors in each letter. So you cannot just color each letter a different color. You need to try to blend and fade each letter. So you can use whatever colors that you like. You could do a different color scheme in each letter. You could do the same. You could blend, like the tops of all the letters one color and then the bottoms another color. It doesn't matter, however you want to do it. So the oil pastels are on the back table, and you guys can get, I believe there's enough for one box per table, but if you have 3 people at your table, you can get 2 boxes of oil pastels just so you don't have to share. I like to get a dry paper towel because sometimes with some of the colors, if you can see this, they get kind of dirty. So if you just kind of wipe them off just a little bit, they become a little cleaner and then they won't smear. So I'm gonna find one of mine that I wanna start. I'll just start with this one. And I haven't traced this in Sharpie yet, but just for the sake of time, I'm just gonna show you how to blend. So I'm gonna figure out what colors I wanna blend together. I think I wanna do these 3. This is just like a purple, a blue, and then this is indigo, which is kind of like a mix between blue and purple. So I'll go ahead and start with these 3. Typically, you like to blend colors together that are close to each other in the color wheel. So for example, blending like yellow and purple together, when they mix, they may not make a cool color. So just think about that when you're blending colors. So I'm gonna go ahead and start. I'm gonna start with purple. So I'm gonna go purple from the top. And oil pastels are basically like crayons, but they're made out of oil, so they actually blend a lot easier. Crayons are made out of wax, so they don't smear as well, but oil pastels, you have to push pretty hard in order to get good coverage, and you don't want to see a lot of white through it. That's kind of our goals. We don't want to see, oopsies, I'm going to move these other ones. We do not want to see a lot of white through it. So I'm gonna go through, and since I'm doing 3 colors, I wanna kind of divide my letter into thirds. So like 1/3, 2/3, and then a whole, so 3 out of 3. So then I'm gonna go with, I think I'll go with this indigo color, and I'm gonna wipe this one off because it's kind of dirty. So notice how I left these edges kind of scratchy, and I do that for a reason, because to blend oil pastels, all you have to do is overlap. So I'm gonna start coloring this one in, and then I have to overlap up into the purple. And right now it's starting to see a little bit of a line. We also wanna get rid of that line. So I'm gonna go back in with my other purple, and I'm gonna go through and I'm going to overlap these colors. So, just like that. So see how now it's kind of blending and morphing together? I'm gonna do the same thing over here, about 2/3 of the way down. Now I'm gonna blend kind of lightly up into my purple so it blends easily. All right, now, I'm not sure if you can see this, you can kind of see how it's starting to kind of blend nicely and transition nicely. You don't want to see a direct line because like spray paint, it kind of airbrushes in. So then I'm going to go through and then do my blue, and I'm going to go right up into this. The bell just rang, so I have a feeling kids are going to start coming in here in a second. So we'll finish this up. So you guys are going to work on this today and tomorrow. Unfortunately, I have meetings today and tomorrow in the afternoon, so I won't be here. So you have 2 days to work on these oil pastels. The way you know that you're done is that you have no white spots in your letters, and then you've kind of gone around the background. Like if you've kind of, this one I did like a little background around it, so I'm gonna color in this background on mine too. And then the last step is if you wanted to use a black oil pastel to kind of outline around it, that's fine, you can do that too. So those are some options to do when you're done, okay? Please email me if you have any questions. I will have access to my email. My email is posted up on my bulletin board in the front of my room. So let me know if you have any questions. If you do get done early, you can do some free draw. You can play on your laptop, something of that sort. Let me know if you have any questions. I hope you have a great day.